Dad, I told you I didn't want to come to this party. They're laughing at me. One girl even threw wine on my suit in front of everyone.
Listen carefully to what I'm about to tell you. This company is mine, and you have every right to be at that party. They have no idea the serious mistake they just made.
Hours before that call, the young man stood in front of a huge hotel where the company party was taking place. It was one of the most luxurious events in the city. Expensive cars arrived non-stop. Important men stepped out wearing tailored suits. Women in sparkling dresses walked across the red carpet, but he didn't seem to belong there. His suit was simple. His posture was modest. His expression carried a quiet discomfort. He took a deep breath before walking inside. Since he was a child, he had never liked this kind of environment. He never felt comfortable around luxury or people who believed they were better than others. But his father had insisted that he should go, so he went in. The ballroom was enormous. Golden lights illuminated everything. Elegant music played softly in the background. Waiters walked around carrying trays of drinks. At first everything seemed normal, but it only took a few minutes for the looks to begin. Some people stared, others whispered.
Who is he?
I've never seen him before. He must be some lost guest.
He could feel it. He tried to ignore it. He picked up a glass of water and stood near a column, keeping to himself. He didn't want attention. He just wanted to pass through unnoticed, but a group of wealthy young people began watching him more closely. Among them was a blonde woman in a red dress. She observed him from head to toe with a subtle smile of mockery.
Look at that. Seems like someone walked into the wrong party.
Yeah, maybe he's a new waiter.
Or someone who came in through the wrong door.
The group followed her lead. Their attention grew heavier. The young man lowered his gaze, trying to avoid confrontation. He turned slightly, preparing to leave. But as he passed by them, something changed. The moment froze. The red wine spilled across his shirt. The stain spread quickly, ruining the only thing that made him feel slightly prepared to be there. For a second, the entire room seemed to stop. Then came the reactions. Smiles, glances, silent laughter. No one said anything out loud, but everything was understood. The young man stood still. The humiliation burned deeper than the stain itself. His grip tightened around his phone. His chest rose with a heavy breath.
So it was you who threw wine on my son?
Who are you? You must be his father. He walked in dressed like that. He looked like an intruder. This party isn't for just anyone.
No one in that room knew who he really was. The young man standing by the column was not just another guest. He was the only son of the man who built that company. A man who started life carrying boxes in a market, who spent nights without sleep working, who built everything from nothing. But even after becoming a millionaire, he chose to teach his son something far more valuable than money. Humility, respect, character. That's why the young man never liked announcing who he was. He preferred to observe people. He wanted to know who respected others, even when they thought they were dealing with someone simple. And that night, he discovered something painful, that some people don't respect those who seem simple. They don't respect those who seem to have no power. And that hurt. But his father wasn't finished speaking.
You said this party isn't for just anyone. Interesting. This company was built by me.
That can't be.
The young man you humiliated is the heir to all of this.
I didn't know.
You didn't need to know who I am. You just needed to treat him like a human being. Leave before I call security. Our company does not accept people like you here. Son, never let anyone make you feel smaller than you are.
Thank you for coming, Dad. I love you.
The entire room watched in silence, because in that moment, everyone understood something. Money impresses, but character is what truly defines a person. Sometimes people mistreat those who seem simple, but they forget that dignity has no price, and that a person's true value is not in the clothes they wear, but in the heart they carry. If you believe respect should exist for everyone, comment respect.